If you've ever tried tracking your symptoms and quit after a week, you're not alone. Let's be real, it can feel overwhelming, repetitive, and sometimes just plain useless. But done right, symptom tracking can be one of the most powerful tools in your healthcare journey. I've been there, and today I'll show you how to make symptom tracking work for you without burning out. Doctors oftentimes rely on snapshots, what's happening on the day you walk in. We would like to do more, but we often aren't allowed the time to truly focus on your entire medical history. But chronic illness doesn't work like that. Your symptoms fluctuate and patterns matter. Sometimes doctors will even ask you to track your symptoms, but they don't necessarily tell you how to do it or how to write it down in a way that will make sense to us. When I started tracking my symptoms consistently, I could finally show how they changed with my hormone cycles, medication changes, even stress. And this helped me to get real answers and better care. So, first, let's talk about what doesn't work. Trying to track every single detail every day, using complicated apps that you'll abandon inside of a week, or obsessively analyzing over every tiny detail. Hello, anxiety. Tracking should serve you and not become another source of stress. Okay, now let's talk about how to actually track your symptoms. Start by writing down the date, the time of day, what the symptom is that you're tracking, rate it on a scale from 1 to 10 if that's helpful for you, and then how long it lasted, what time the symptom went away, and then what triggered it, if you can think of anything that did. Like, what was happening when it started? Was there anything that if you do this thing consistently, it's always going to happen? Think of things like food or stress levels, maybe the weather, maybe your hormones, staring at a computer screen for too long and getting eye strain, not getting enough sleep at night, things like that. And then write down what helped. What made the symptom go away? What was it that actually made it decrease or disappear entirely? Use a method that you'll stick with, either a journal, a simple spreadsheet, a notes app on your phone, or my free symptom tracker that I've written for you. I've got a link down in the description below. You want to track for patterns, not perfection. You don't need 100% consistency to get valuable insights. For me, I started tracking my symptoms because I was dizzy almost all the time, and I needed to figure out why. It was seriously affecting my life. Over time, the data helped me to realize that my Addison's disease was being pushed to its limits by stress and my body constantly fighting inflammation from endometriosis. My blood pressure was low, dangerously low, like 86 over 64 regularly. I was able to describe this issue to my doctor, show them my blood pressures, and it made sense to them and to me. I had the notes, I had the patterns, I had the data to prove what was going on. So my doctor adjusted my medication. And for the first time in 5 years, I was able to do yoga again. And that was one change sparked by symptom tracking that gave me a huge part of my life back. You are the expert on your body, and symptom tracking can help you see patterns that you might not notice otherwise. But even experts have blind spots. And that's why it's also important to partner with medical providers that you trust. It's not about being perfect, it's about being prepared. You can download the free tracker I made for you at drgoodwinmd.com. I've got a link in the description. Or if you want a printed version you can use right away, I have a 90-day journal available on Amazon, and I'll link that below as well. If this helped you feel even a little bit more prepared for your next appointment, hit that subscribe button because you've got this and I've got your back.